for today's EX series opening, I'm going to be checking out a sealed box of Hidden Legends. So this is a pretty cool set. I picked this box up off of Potomac Distributions. It's a site that really, until I started buying booster boxes and things like that, I really didn't know anything about. But they have some pretty good deals, especially on bulk things. I think you can find even like you can find a lot of newer stuff there in bulk cases. And at least the last time I checked, they had a lot of prices that were much better than even eBay. So yeah, this is and I would like to point out that if I were actually collecting the boxes, or like collecting a sealed box, this thing is in mint condition. So let's go ahead and get this popped up. And let's zoom out just a bit so we can see the nice little, is that Regirock? So, since this is a sealed box, we get a box topper. So there's a few sets that had special cards like this as box toppers. This is a Groudon. So this is, I guess you consider it a secret rare, number 102 out of 101. I don't believe there are any star cards in this set, but there's tons of level X's. I think the one, or not level X, I'm sorry, EXs. I think the one I'm looking forward to trying to pull the most is probably Kyogre or Ninetales. But we'll go ahead and see what we get. 1212 is, I believe, the order. Surskit, Oddish, Cyndaquil, Baltoy, Meditite, Rhydon, and Nuzleaf. My reverse is a Snorunt. So this is another set where the reverses just have the different type of holo in the picture rather than the entire card being shiny. And my rare is a Chimcho. So nothing amazing on the first pack, however, I'm hoping that the EXs are going to be more towards the middle and end. Gotta save the best for last, right? Seedot, Baltoy, Zubat, that's a cool looking Zubat too, Snorunt, Beldum, Lantern, and Rhydon. My reverse, if I don't drop it, is nice, a Shiftry rare. So big hint for this being a rare is that the dark symbol is right there in the middle. So it's a little added something for these reverses. And my rare is a Metagross holo. So that's awesome. I know at one point I had a damaged Metagross in my collection. I don't recall if I was able to replace that or if it still needs replacing. Togepi, Spheal, Doduo, Baltoy, Voltorb, Corsola, and Castform. My reverse is a Machoke. And my rare is a Blossom. I actually had someone request, I actually had a few people, I think, request Hidden Legends to be opened. I don't really know why. It's not really a personal favorite of mine, and, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just the Registeel, Regirock, Regice. I've never been a fan of that, that trio. Minun, Chinchou, Meditite, Meditite, Gulpin, Vulpix, Igglybuff, and Castform. My reverse is a Ancient Technical Machine, the Steel form. And my rare is a Huntail. One, two. Clamperl, Phoebus, Zubat, Baltoy. That's a cool looking Shuppet. Kind of gliding over the water there. Medicham, and that is the first non-Pokemon card, Magnetic Storm. My reverse is a rare Huntail. So there's the shiny water symbol right there in the middle. And my rare is a Raincast form. One, two. Seedot, Beldum, Togepi, Gulpin, Snorunt, hey, Steven's Advice, and Love Disc. My reverse is a Jirachi. So this is a pretty cool card. This is one of the first dual I think Hidden Legends is known for being one of the first sets to incorporate dual types. So this is Psychic and Metal. So we've got two little energy symbols right there on the picture. And my rare is a Sunny Cast form. So I'm pulling a lot of non-holo rares, but I'm not really worried. This is a box. I should be guaranteed 12 holos and EXs. So, you know, I'll eventually hit them. And when I do start hitting them, that'll just, you know, I will have several holos in a row probably. Metadite, Oddish, Machop, Surskit, Chikorita, Metang, and Claydol. My reverse is a Metang. And my rare is an EX, Wigglytuff. So I will say that, you know, I wasn't quite thrilled when I saw that Wigglytuff was an EX. I mean, it's really not that impressive of a Pokemon, but I do kind of, now while I don't like the artwork just for the Wigglytuff by himself, the background is actually pretty cool. It looks like it's got kind of a solar system effect, and it's got some little waves running through him, like music, like he was like putting you to sleep. Hence the first attack, Sleepy Song. Although it puts itself to sleep too, so that's not really a good thing. So there's the first EX of the pool, or EX pull of the box. I'm hoping to pull, I should pull at least 2. I'm hoping to pull 3, but I don't know the ratio for these boxes. Chinchou, Seedot, Baltoy, Zubat, Snorunt, Life Herb, and the Rock Tech Machine. My reverse is a different Metang. So last pack I got a Psychic type Metang, and this time I got a Metal type. Kinda cool. And my rare, oh, is a duplicate, another Blossom. So kind of a bummer that I hit a duplicate in the first 10 packs. But that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beldum, Togepi, Gulpin, Snorunt, Doduo, Claydol, and Lantern. My reverse is a Baltoy. And my rare is another duplicate, Sunny Cast form. So that's kind of weird to have in the first 10 packs 2 duplicate non-holo rares. Interesting. Vulpix, Chinchou, Shuppet, Baltoy. That's a cool Jigglypuff. I remember it was really difficult for me to track this one down in reverse. Golbat and Nuzleaf. My reverse is, hey! So, I remember how hard it was to actually track this thing down in reverse. Now I'm trying to remember if maybe mine is damaged, because, you know, that would have been something that also would make the card stick in my mind. So that's kind of cool that I pulled it. And my rare is a Holo Medicham. I think there's something too about this set artwork. Like some of them are kind of like that Medicham was almost like it was in action, little blurry, little faded. And then others like the cast forms are kind of cartoony. Now obviously these are all cartoons, but just a little different effect. And I'm really not crazy about either, so maybe it's just my personal opinion that this really is not a top set for me. Doduo, the cool Jigglypuff. And I do like that Tentacool. Clamperl, Phoebus, Starmie, and Glalie. My reverse, is a Steven's Advice. And this is actually kind of cool because I think Steven's Advice was a pretty crucial supporter back in its day, so that's actually kind of cool that I pulled it in reverse. And my rare is a Tropius. Another non-holo, however, since it's one we haven't pulled yet, and we've already pulled 2 duplicates, that's actually a really good pull. Cyndaquil, Spheal, Oddish, Whismur, Baltoy. That's a cool Beldum. And hey, that's a cool Spinbid too. So a couple new commons and uncommons in that one. My reverse is a Magnetic Storm, which looks so cool in reverse. It really lights up that greenish effect, makes it look awesome. And my rare is a Walrein Holo. So this is actually one that, it's got that kind of faded artwork. I don't know what else to call it, but I'm just considering like kind of faded, a little blurred, but on Walrein, it actually doesn't look too bad. Actually, clean up that pile a bit. Vulpix, Jigglypuff, Shuppet, Clamperl, Chinchou, Starmie, and Glalie. My reverse is a Minun, and my rare is a Snow Cloud cast form. So yeah, this is kind of the more cartoony artwork that I was talking about. It's kind of reminds me of like the Legend of Zelda like Wind Waker series, where they kind of, you know, they went from, you know, we're used to, you know, really detailed graphics and stuff like that to that different style. But it worked. I just don't know if it really works with the Pokemon cards for me. Spheal, Rhyhorn, Staryu, Doduo, Chikorita, Machoke, Ancient Tomb. My reverse is, hey, a rare Relincanth. So there's that water symbol shining in the middle. And my rare is a Banette Holo. So this is another one I really wanted to pull. It really just looks sad. It's just sitting there on a rock holding this like kind of little stalk of grass, kind of withered and old, and just sitting there looking sad. It's the details like that that I kind of like in some of these cards. Jigglypuff, Tentacool, Clamperl, Rhyhorn, Beldum, Life Herb, and Celio. My reverse is a Zubat, and that's the cool Zubat too. And my rare is a Gorbis. So another new rare, which is always excellent to add. After those two duplicate non-holo rares, I really should be getting a complete non-holo rare set to mint out my collection. Machop, Surskit, Chikorita, Whismur, Phoebus, Metachan, Corsola. My reverse is a Totodile. Excellent. And my rare is a Ninetales. So there's a Ninetales EX that I really want in here. I'm not too impressed by the artwork on that Ninetales. Ninetales they usually make look like really awesome. They always seem to go a little, you know, give it a little extra effort, but this Ninetales I think is an exception. Vulpix, which I do actually kind of like that they have the same background pretty much, this erupting volcano. Meditite, Clamperl, Jigglypuff, Totodile, Ancient Tomb, and Nuzleaf. My reverse is a Glalie, which I really think should be a rare. It looks like a rare. I think it was the Glalie in Arceus that was a rare that looks so much like that. And my rare is another duplicate, a Gorbis. So maybe there's just not that many rares. I do have the set list up beside me. Let's see, they start at 16, and we'll figure that out in a minute. Minun, Staryu, Doduo, Jigglypuff, Tentacool, Desert Ruins, and Island Cave. So some new stadiums there. Before I show the rare and revs, I'm going to clean up this pile before it falls over and starts knocking things over. My reverse is a cast form. And my rare is a Relincanth, which is one that I have not pulled yet. So, while I open this pack, let's scroll down a little bit. Alright, so it goes from 16 to 27. So that's a good number of rares. Have I pulled that many different ones already? Pulled 3, 6, 9. Well, yeah, maybe I am. Baltoy, Voltorb, Seedot, Cyndaquil, Plusle, Metang, and Gloom. My reverse is awesome. A rare yeah, this is... Yep, that's rare. So there's like 3 different Metangs. I pulled a Psychic Rev Metang earlier, a Metal Rev Metang earlier, and now... Yeah, they were Metangs, I'm pretty sure they were. And now a rare Metal Metang. And my rare is another Raincast form. Meditite, Rhyhorn, Whismur, Chikorita, Spheal, Celio, and Beldum. My reverse is an Island Cave. And my rare, there we go, there's the Metang. So that is, it's kind of weird that they would not only print 3 Metangs, but then make one of them rare. Just a little odd. Gulpin, Vulpix, Jigglypuff, Shuppet, Clamperl, Desert Ruins, and Steven's Advice. My reverse is another rare, Electrode. Excellent. And my rare, yes, I pulled Kyogre! So, like I think I said this at the beginning of the video, Kyogre and Ninetales were the two EXs that I kind of wanted to pull, just because I think they look kind of cool. Kyogre, yeah, definitely looks cool. Nice big whale there. And looks like Kyogre was a counter to Groudon and Rayquaza. If he was active, Groudon and Rayquaza couldn't attack, which is kind of cool. Water Arrow snipes for 20, which isn't really good for an EX. Super Tidal Wave, show your hand, does 50 plus 10 more in your hand. But then you have to shuffle energy back in. So, oh, okay, Kyogre looks really cool, but it's a terrible card to play with. Unless there's some sort of engine that I'm missing that, you know, allows you to get multiple energy cards in your hand from the deck, turn after turn, to significantly add damage, yeah. So that's 2 EXs so far, let's hope for a third. Shuppet, Machop, Chikorita, Minun, Staryu, Metang, and Tentacruel. My reverse is another rare, Sunny Castform. And my rare is a Milotic Holo. This is a really cool looking holo too. Same kind of effect as that Walrein, but yeah. Well, I mean, it's really pretty much the exact same effect as Walrein, and still makes it look good. Phoebus, Gulpin, Tentacool, Clamperl, Rhyhorn, Metang, Claydol. Yeah, there's one of the Psychic Metangs. My reverse is a Rhyhorn, and my rare is an Exploud. Now, I'd like to point out, if you haven't immediately noticed, Exploud has 4 attacks. One that does 1, one that does 2, one that does 3, and one that does 4. It's actually kind of cool. 120 HP I think was pretty good for a stage 2 back then. And it's got some decent attacks, can confuse, does 60, snipes for 30, and then does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's, I don't know if it was really played that much, but that's not a terribly bad card. I don't know if I really use it past the first 2. Probably Breaking Sound to spread damage to everything, base control to then snipe to add further damage, and then maybe some other attackers that spread damage. Pretty cool. Tentacool, Chinchou, Staryu, Vulpix, Meditite, Claydol, and Lantern. My reverse is a Celio. And my rare is another Rain Castform. So, yeah, I've pulled 2 duplicate Rain Castforms already. Now, that kind of sucks because, really there's not a lot of, at least so far, really amazing rares in this set. I think Ninetales is, like, for a collector, is probably the coolest one. Huntail's alright too, but really that's about it. Machop, Gulpin, Togepi, Beldum, Chinchou, Beldum, 2 different Beldums? Yeah. And Magnetic Storm. My reverse is another rare, Metagross. So, pretty sure this is, yeah, I pulled this as a holo earlier. Psychic and Metal type, which is cool to have the dual types. And my rare is a Claydol holo. Now, I do remember while collecting this set that some of the holos were pretty difficult to track down. I think Claydol was another one. Like, Claydol and Banette, I think, were pretty difficult for me to find. Tentacool, Meditite, Whismur, Voltorb, Baltoy, Swalot, and Ice Tech Machine. My reverse is a Doduo. And my rare is another Roundcanth, but that's one that at least I haven't pulled a lot of yet. Not like the Rain Castform. Seedot, Cyndaquil, Plusle, Meditite, Oddish, Luvdisc, and Dodrio. I don't think I pulled that many Dodrio yet, actually. My reverse is a Swalot. And my rare is another Snowcloud Castform. So we've still got less than 10 packs left, maybe. So we still have a shot at another EX, I think. Shuppet, Clamperl, Chinchou, Seedot, Baltoy, Starmie, and Glalie. My reverse is a Whismur, And my rare is another Ninetales. Excellent. Doduo, Surskit, Plusle, Machop, Minun, Life Herb, Celio. My reverse, if I could pick it up, is an Igglybuff. I don't think have I pulled Igglybuff yet? Just like a common or uncommon. I don't know if I have. And my rare is another Relenkenth. I might have actually pulled all the non-holo rares, actually. Oddish, Voltorb, Tentacool, Chinchou, Staryu, Beldum, and Rhydon. My reverse is a Tentacool. And my rare, hey, is a Masquerain, which I don't think I have. Nope, I do not have a Masquerain yet. So just as I said, I thought we had pulled all the rares. I pulled one that I hadn't pulled yet. Always a nice surprise. Whismur, Phoebus, Minun, Chinchou, Meditite, Loudred, and Spinda. My reverse is a Machop. I think I got Machoke in Rev 2. And my rare is another Chimchou. So I've pulled 3, 6, 7 holos. So 9 with the EXs. At least 3 more? Yeah, 3 more holos I should be pulling. Beldum, Tentacool, Meditite, Whismur, Voltorb, Metang, and Swalot. My reverse is a Clamperl. And my rare, there we go, Regirock EX. So, and this is one that's got like a crystal shard effect kind of thing going on all over the card. So this is actually really awesome. I said in the beginning of the video that I wasn't too big a fan of like Regirock, Registeel, and the whole line, but this does look pretty cool. I mean, it's a moving mountain, so yeah, can't get much better than that. So there we go, 3 EX pulls. One of the really, cool looking ones with the Crystal Shard promo or not promo, but the Crystal Shard holo going on all over the card. One of the EXs that I actually wanted to pull, and then a Wigglytuff, who's just kind of, he's got a cool background. Sorry for the cut there, but we're running low on battery and still have, I think, 4 packs left. And of those 4 packs, if my prediction's right, I should get 2 more holo pulls. So let's hope and see. Zubat, Staryu, Totodile, Chinchou, Snorunt, Metang, and Gloom. My reverse is a Loudred, and my rare is a Metang. So that means out of the last 4 packs, yeah, there's 1, 2, and then opening 3. 2 should be holo. And I'm basing that on, a 1 in 3 holo ratio pull, and I've pulled 3, 6, 7 holos and 3 EXs. So I should be pulling 12 holos total. Let's see what I get. Surskit, Plusle, Machop, Minun, Cyndaquil, Beldum, and Tentacruel. My reverse is a Rock Tech Machine. And my rare, there's the first holo, Shiftry. So excellent holo pull. Very beautiful card. Zubat, Baltoy, Shuppet, Oddish, Voltorb, Ancient Tech Machine Rock, and Golbat. My reverse is a Golbat. That's appropriate. And my rare is a Machamp. So we've been running across lots of Machokes and Machops, both in reverse as well. So there's the Machamp holo. So that means, kind of a bummer, is my last pack is going to have a non-holo rare in it. I kind of like to end the boxes on something really cool, like I think probably the best one, spoiler alert, is my Team Rocket first edition box where my Dark Raichu, the secret rare holo, was the last pack, so that was really awesome. Zubat, Totodile, Meditite, Phoebus, Surskit, Gloom, and there's a Machoke, another one. My reverse is a Chinchou, and my last card, a rare, is another Huntail. So actually, that's, I said earlier that Huntail would be one of the cooler Pokemon to keep pulling duplicates of, just like the Ninetales. Really didn't want a lot of cast forms. So overall, I think that was a pretty awesome box. Got some amazing rare revs, lots of nice holos, including, you know, some of my favorites, my Lodic and Banette, and then 3 amazing EXs, Kyogre that I wanted, Wigglytuff that, you know, I don't really know if anyone wants him, but then Regirock with the Crystal Shard effect going all across. So let's go ahead and sleeve all this up and show you what the complete set looks like. So here's what the complete set of Hidden Legends looks like. I'm actually going to start this a little bit backwards and go with the reverses first. So I'm going to show you both sides of the pages so you can see what cards I pulled from the cards that are in sleeves, nice and in mint condition. So we're still going through the rares and now hitting the uncommons. Lots of ones on that page. Nice line down the middle there. We're well into the commons now. Thought it was kind of funny. Hit a line down there and now hit a line over here. And now we're into the trainers, supporters, and stadiums. And now we're into the regular set. So pulled a lot of amazing holos here too. Would have been really cool to pull Dark Celebi, but that's okay. Let's see, more awesome holos here. And Blossom starts the non-holo rares. And I think we have all of them. Yep, pulled all the non-holo rares. The Beldums start the uncommons. Lots of nice uncommons too. There's some really good artwork in this set. Now we're, I think, into the commons. Yeah, we are. In fact, we're almost done with the commons. And here we go with the trainers, supporters, and I think there's some, yeah, there's stadiums in here too. We did not hit the steel tech machine, but that's still not bad. Oh, there's the secret rare Groudon. He's in a little bit different place than typically he would be after the EXs, but I really didn't want to use up one more page to put him over there. And the EXs look really nice just all on one page, so that's why I did it that way. But there's the awesome Kyogre, Regirock, and Wigglytuff. So really awesome pulls. I think Ninetales would have been a little cooler to pull, but still really awesome. So now let's take a look at all of the extras for sale or trade. So here's the spare ultra rares that I have from Hidden Legends. Kyogre, Wigglytuff, Regirock, and then the Groudon box topper. So my trade and sale spiel, go to my website, TheCatsMeowth.com. You'll find my once list. I only trade for cards on my once list. If you don't have anything on my once list, I'll sell a card to you. You can make an offer or just ask for a price. You can PM me, comment, or just even email me at TheCatsMeowth@gmail.com. Any of those work, and I have more information on trade and sale rules and stuff like that, again, on the website, TheCatsMeowth.com. So now let's go ahead and check out the rest of the set. So here's my Hidden Legend stuff. Lots of great holos. I think there's some damage to the Banette, but that's the only one that's coming to mind as being damaged. And then here we go with non-holo rares. Some have more than 2 per sleeve, so if you're interested in duplicate ones, I probably have them. Yeah, like you're really going to be interested in 8 Sunny cast forms. So, yeah, if you are though, just let me know. And there's my buddy Apollo, just kind of walking through, gaining a bit of weight. Here we go with rare revs. Few more rare revs through the pincer, and then we start with the common and uncommon revs, starting with the trainers and supporters, and then onto the Pokemon, all sorted by type. And those Glalie should be together. I don't know quite how I missed that, so sorry about that. Fighting, Psychic, and Metal, Colorless, and Lightning. And if I could turn the page, we will show you the Grass. And that would be it. That ends this set. So you guys know how to contact me. I'm sure you guys know what you want or what you're interested in. Just let me know, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. And stay tuned for tomorrow for another great opening.